Hello again, and this is the follow-up to my What Are Frame Arms video, where I took a look at the frame arms inner frame and introduced some of the core concepts behind the model kit line. And this time I'm going to be looking at frame arms number 24, Durga-I. Moving straight into aesthetics, and the Durga-I looks awesome. The knight aesthetics are fantastic looking, especially those huge pointy feet and the pointy helmet section up there. The color choices used on this kit are very nice, especially that clear pinky red. But as is usually the case with a Kotobukiya kit, it looks a bit plain unpainted, especially compared to how awesome it looks on the box. Moving in a bit closer, and you can see that the gold is a bit on the dull side, but that killer red really stands out. I love the design of this kit. It looks epic with those huge shoulders and narrow waist section. That knight helmet style head looks amazing, and moving to the side you can really see how long and pointy that is. It looks savage. The feet on this kit also have that epic pointy knight aesthetic with a lot of nice armor plating, and again the clear red looks amazing here. The armor in this kit only has 3 different colors, but for the most part they're split up evenly enough that it doesn't get too monotonous, especially from the back. But on the front the torso does look a little bit lacking. So out of the box, the Durga-I is a very nice looking mecha, and did I mention that that clear red is awesome? Because it is. As for size, it's a bit smaller than your average master grade Gundam kit, mainly thanks to those high heels, but when beside a larger kit like the MG-Z0, it looks a bit on the small side. But then again, most kits would. Durga comes with a lance, 6 hands, or manipulators if you'd prefer. So that's a pair of open-palmed manipulators, a pair of manipulators for holding the weapons, and a pair of fists. The lance looks pretty cool, the same 3 colors as the mecha with some clear parts and the gold part here as well. And this can split apart into 2 parts, a smaller lance and a mace. The mace retains the majority of the interesting parts. The lance however is very plain, just a big stabby cone really. Durga's outer armor can also be removed to expose a more basic version of the mecha. And this looks very plain in comparison to when it's fully decked out, especially the upper section, which is almost one solid color. But this is due to a lack of color separation. As you can see on the box, it's not meant to look this plain. So if you want it to look good, you're going to have to get painting, as frame arms kits don't include any stickers. A quick comparison now of Durga with and without his armor. This is a very novel idea, and it's pretty cool that you can remove the armor, but the fully armored version looks much better. Megatsuki has almost the exact same armor set, so I'll swap their armor in the next review to see how that looks. So let's check out the articulation. So first the legs, not the greatest bend at the knee there. Articulation at the ankle, the toes, movement at the waist, the shoulder, elbow, and this can be quite loose. And finally, the neck. The quality of the plastic used in this kit is really good and super easy to clean up. There are a lot of very loose sections on this kit, especially here near the elbows, but using a little bit of plastic cement on the non-moving parts will sort that out completely, and will prevent a lot of future headaches when posing. But on the whole, the quality of this kit is very high. So that's it for the Frame Arms Durga. Definitely a nice little kit. The option to remove its armor is pretty cool, and that combined with the swappable nature of the frame arms parts could lead to some awesome creations if combined with some other kits. But on its own, it's still an awesome standalone kit and looks really cool. And coming up next will be Megatsuki. So make sure to come back and see you next time.